Houston is cutting jobs. Most districts across the state are just trying to staff up.
Yeah, our Blessing Utuku shows us how one South Texas district is even calling back retired teachers to help fill their classrooms.
At this point of his career, he had taught about a decade, and he went 2 more decades after that. There he is over there. But after he hit that 30-year mark, he was done with the classroom. But his story doesn't end there.
So to say happy retirement, okay?
Happy retirement, Mr. V.
It wasn't the retirement party Howard Villarreal wanted.
Reaching to the camera and grab everybody and give y'all big hugs.
But when the pandemic forced him and many teachers across the world out of the classroom,
I couldn't do it anymore because it just wasn't the same for me. I just had to be in the classroom with the students.
and since there was no timeline back then of when that was going to happen,
I told my wife I'm going to go ahead and retire.
When he first retired, it was really nice because when I got home from work, dinner was made. I was happy. It was great. But that only lasted 8 months.
I know.
Howard was itching to get back into the classroom, and there were school districts eager to let him inside.
Like 6 different high schools from SAISD called me within a matter of 2 days. And the north side opened back up, and so they asked me to come back.
And this comes despite the hefty cost associated with rehiring retired teachers for these districts.
If a district hires an individual who has retired, there is a 16% charge that the school district must make for that individual to come back. And that 16% charge helps defray costs for the TRS or the teacher retirement system costs on the back end.
Betty Perez with San Antonio's Northside ISD says the 16% surcharge can range from around $10,000 to $16,000 per teacher every year for as long as the teacher is hired. As of this interview, he says 23 retired teachers have been rehired for this upcoming school year at NISD.
And I know that districts across the state were advocating in this most recent legislative session for the state to consider waiving that 16% surcharge. I think it's something that would help districts. I think it would give us an opportunity to, again, bring in this very valuable resource at a time when many districts are finding it difficult to fill 100% of their teaching positions.
Coming out of retirement has essentially doubled Howard's income.
So are you going to be like making 6 figures?
Yes.
He's still getting his retirement pension on top of a salary that's honoring his 30 years of service from NISD. But with 3 kids in college, the 57-year-old advanced math teacher crunched some numbers and says he still has a few years under his belt before he retires. Again, this time for good.
So who's making dinner tonight?
I don't know. I thought you were going to point at me. That's why I did that.
I was kind of hoping you would.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. And for more refreshing stories about your community, click the subscribe button right over here. You can also download our Spectrum News app to get live news coverage, weather alerts, and more wherever you are. And don't forget to tune in to Channel 55 on Dish and DirecTV for live local reporting every single day. We'll see you then.